Welcome to Main Street and Riley Avenue in Greenfield, Indiana. Hey guys, Tampa J here in front of a very historical place, the James Whitcomb Riley House. And if you didn't know, he was known as the Hoosier Poet. So here's a statue of James sitting on a bench in front of his old home. Also, the home of the person and the gravesite I'm about to take you to. That way. So let's go there now. Welcome to Philadelphia Church Cemetery in Philadelphia, Indiana, right on State Road 40, just west of Greenfield. Here's the resting place of Mary Alice Gray, who was known as Little Orphant Annie. She was adopted by James Whitcomb Riley after her father was killed in the Civil War. She was the daughter of a servant living around the Riley estate. She played with Riley's children, and after her father had passed, he had adopted her, and she would inspire him to write his famous poem, Little Orphan Annie. The poem James Whitcomb Riley's Little Orphan Annie was the poem that inspired the Broadway play Annie. It would spawn many other plays and many films. One just was made a couple years ago. Obviously her real name was Mary Alice. He actually used to call her Allie. Right here on the backside is a little placard. Little Orphan Annies come to our house to stay and wash the cups and saucers up and brush the crumbs away. That's a line from the poem. She was born in 1850 and died in 1924 in Greenfield, Indiana, buried here in Philadelphia, Indiana, right down the road, the old National Road. You know, you don't know how many times I've passed by this cemetery but never actually stopped. I couldn't wait to get here to share it with you all. The goblins will get you if you don't watch out. So why did they change the name to Annie instead of Allie? Well, I just found out from a friend, and thank you so much, who was fact-checking me, that the reason why it's Annie and not Allie, which was what James Whitcomb Riley called her, was because the newspaper here in Greenfield, where the poem was originally published, made a mistake. It was a typo. So it came out Little Orphan Annie rather than Little Orphan Allie, which what it was supposed to be. But everyone liked the name, and James liked it too, so there you go. It wasn't changed. It could have been on Broadway. That means it could have been Allie. Wow. Think about that. Living here in Greenfield, Indiana, close by, and Hancock County, when I was in elementary school, we took many field trips here. Next to James Whitcomb Riley's historical home is the Riley Museum. As you can read here on the placard, James Whitcomb Riley wrote anonymously for years, but he was famous for using letters to spell out or show the Hoosier dialect. Let me give you an example of a Hoosier dialect. For instance, we don't wash our clothes, we wash our clothes. We don't go down to the creek, we go down to the crick. What do you think, James? Was that good? So I'm sitting here next to James. What's up, buddy? In front of his home here on State Road 40, the old National Highway. Just chilling. Well, I'm getting hungry. So across the street is one of my favorite places, my favorite pizza. Right across the street. I'm not lying. Pizza King. Pizza King Pizza. Oh man, I've missed you so much. Award-winning for sure. It's got the best pizza in the world Tampa J Award. Sure does. So what's awesome about Pizza King is to order your food, you pick up right here to call the kitchen and you order what you want. I'm going to have my absolute favorite, the Royal Feast. A special blend of pepperoni, sausage, mushrooms, onions, red and green peppers. Okay, so here we go. I'm gonna order. That's me.
things to get this phone board, but it popped out.
Table 14, please. I would like a 10-inch Royal Feast and an order of breadsticks with cheese sauce and a Coca-Cola. That's it. All right, thank you very much. Bye. So my breadsticks have arrived, and I don't know what it is about these breadsticks. Oh, hot. Ooh. That's what they're hot and fresh, but in the Midwest, we like cheese on with our breadsticks, nacho cheese. Dripping hot. Oh, this is a big moment for me. It has arrived. I've waited to eat this for so long. Every time I come, oh, it's hot too. But check out the steamy hot chopped toppings, delicious goodness, and the crisp crust. Oh, good. What do you think? I think right there's a good spot. Well guys, that was delicious, wasn't it? So I thought I'd end it here at one of my favorite places. Of course, a theater, but not just any theater. A theater where I used to come and see a lot of movies, including Jurassic Park, Dumb and Dumber, Homeward Bound. Oh, I could go on forever, but right here in Greenfield, Indiana. Thanks for watching, everyone. And if it's your first time here, please hit the subscribe button, hit that bell, and come back. Well, much ahead, my friends. Much ahead.